Welcome to Making Love a Priority reading for the year of 2026. We're going to be looking at the energies of Cancer, and this is Kala. I hope you are doing more than spectacular, more than great, and you have everything that you need and more. First, let's create a loving vibe for Cancer in the year of 2026. It says, The Seeker. This is a modern garden rose. You're very futuristic. There's one thing that's going to stand out more than everything else. And I feel like all the other things are going to be less open to you as you really, really focus on something. You have one big priority in this year. It's not that you're ignoring the other things, but you're just placing very intense energy on something because you want it to succeed at all costs. And you're seeking everything that will support that one goal. You know, will there be love? I feel that there will be a lot of people seeking you, supporting you, holding you up, being around you. But will the energy be going back to them? Probably not. You're going to be flowing your energy into a goal, and there's way less for the other people around you. And hopefully they'll understand that. Let's focus on a love message for Cancer for the year of 2026. It says friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Friends first. Lovers second. There's a star on this card. I feel as if you will find someone who's going to become close to you and whose eyes are on the same goal. And this is what you need. Someone that doesn't demand things from you, but stands beside you and kind of gives a little bit of a say, of a glance, of an encouragement. If you can learn to like the person before you lust the person, before you love the person, perhaps you'll still be holding them by the end of the year and beyond. Let's make a love wish for Cancer for the year of 2026, shall we? Brothers of the Rose, sacred masculine, honor, protection, support. It's almost as if there is a lot of pregnancy vibes here, holding space and honoring motherhood. The fertility goddess is present to support you in your hour of need. I feel like you're all-encompassing with some sort of new energy that you want to protect and be close to. And it's because it lines up with your sacred divinity and what you see as your vision of reality. Is that your wish? Well, let's hold our high heart together in sacredness and take a deep breath together. Many messages will come through for you this year. Cancer, thank you. I am grateful. And namaste. Welcome to your flower offering read for 2026. Let's listen to some beautiful words to help us know, grow, and glow. This is for the energy of Cancer for 2026. The cards we're going to be using are the Flower Medicine Oracle deck, the Secret Garden, and the Botanical Inspirations. The flowers for Cancer for the year of 2026, it says Sunflower Hope. There's a little green star at the center here and lots of seeds. This is like rays of sunshine smiling back at you. Many people are happy with you. You're at the center of something and you're just starting it. You have great, big plans. The seeds that you sow now are so important. Do things that will make you feel very happy and well-rounded. Stay grounded as well. With such big hopes and dreams and plans, make sure you have enough people to help you with all of that. Don't try to go it alone. Let's see what's in your secret garden. Cancer for 2026, it says, hidden depths. You only see the surface, look beyond. There's so much more for you to explore. Everything's going to take you in a very big direction. Make sure you have a lot of protection from other people's hidden motives. You are such a trailblazer and a way shower. Don't be too much of a people pleaser. Make sure that you please yourself so that you don't become bitter or disenchanted, because people love your feeling of enchantment. The inspiration for Cancer for the year of 2026 says red rose, hidden secrets. The quote on here says, 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. That is from Buddha. You have 2 hidden cards. You have a very sunshiny flower and a star, and then you have the moon as well. You're a luminary. Some Cancer that I'm talking about, your role now and in the future is to give hope as a luminary to humanity, but there are some things you have to edit out of the script, primarily because you would scare people if you told them. And people who are scared don't really advance forward as well as they could. So try to give people confidence, strength, and hope, and If you have to minimize something so that you don't stop progress, sometimes that's the way it has to be. It's for the greater good. And we need to look beyond the fear and darker things sometime to get to the light anyway. So let's take a moment, dear Cancer, to give you a flower offering. Dear Cancer, in 2026, take time to unwind and to thyself be kind. Thank you and namaste. Welcome to your potential surprise read for 2026. I'm doing this for all of the star signs. This is Kala. Thank you for being here. We are planting some seeds for out-of-the-box energies. And the vibration that we're focusing on in this reading is for Cancer. Using the cards Eternal Light, Auspicious Symbols, and the Tantric Dakini Oracle. First, what is the light for Cancer in 2026? Eternal Flame. You were with someone since the beginning of time, in memoriam. And since this time of creation, you have danced with them very many different times. Your lives have intertwined. And now it's time for you to dance in the galaxy aeons, far and away. This love is something in which you want to play but not get burnt in. It's very poetic. Somewhere, someone that you used to know is going to dance on through your life again, making a great impact. Your auspicious symbol that jumped out, Cancer, for 2026, the Eye of Nazar. See clearly as the forces are conspiring to assist you now. Well, usually we say this is evil eye protection, and there are the galaxies and the stars where you're headed. And remember that rejection is protection. But you have your eye out, and this is for resources and people and expertise to assist you on some sort of journey. Just know that inside of you there's a lot of passion, and you want to use this to excite you, not so much to hurt you, to not so much to make you feel bad, but make you feel good. That's what I have to say. Use the stories that you hear each and every day to give you courage and be unafraid. Your tantric energy for 2026, Cancer, says slay the ego. Wow. You are really getting spiritual with someone. You're opening up to a new dimension. And you're letting go of things that used to bother you. They seem inconsequential now. And I just get this sense of feeling so secure in eternal love. And knowing where you're going. And knowing that you're going to be successful. And knowing that things are going to fall into place more and more. This is something for you to explore. Dear Cancer, in 2026, please use your discernment. Thank you and namaste. Welcome to In the Mix, a yearly oracle read highlighting certain general aspects of 2026 for each star sign. Hi, this is Kala. I'm completely flabbergasted that you found this video and are watching. I appreciate you. Let's talk about Cancer, shall we, for the year of 2026. Cancer 2026, please show us. January, the golden light ray. This is about love, laughter, receiving and giving gifts, passion projects. There's a lot of form and structure on this card. The person's very happy. She's holding the sides of her cheeks. It's like you want to squeeze all of the humor that you can out of situations. Like you're the teacher of smiles and laughter. And even if you aren't, you're going to perhaps find someone who really tickles your funny bone here. I just kind of get like, this is a departure from heaviness, which may have felt like the norm for a long time. And now you're allowing yourself to just really experience some bliss and giggles. Like that good belly laugh that heals you. It's like the best thing for your health. February, we have abundance. The key is to stop needing more. A simplicity card. Appreciation of nature. And nature, does nature really decorate itself on purpose? Is there some little being that we don't know about that makes sure that everything is perfect? And is there an exterior decorator for nature? Or does nature just kind of happen? You know? To me, this is like letting go of some of the need to micromanage. Not all of it, but just relaxing. Just a little bit more so the flow can come through you. Overthinking is released here with deep relaxation. March, Utopia card. This is some future reality going on here. Peace, serenity, paradise. Are you designing some sort of reality? Is this kind of like a video game paradise where you can enter and have everything that you want? Like the Minecraft for the advanced soul is going on here. It might be an intentional community. You might be given a key to an intentional community of golden light. Ooh, that sounds pretty good, actually. Or you might be making it yourself. Who knows? With that interior decorating. Well, whatever the case is, you find your nest and you enjoy it. I like the two dolphins jumping in the bubble there. It means you're sharing it with someone. In April, we have Venus, which is the love vibe. Wow. What pops out about this card is diplomacy, attraction, and taste. You may be meeting up with someone to have like the meal of the week club together, where you enjoy certain restaurants or recipes from themed locales, so that you can feel like you have indulged in some cuisines. Your cuisine is romance here, though. That's what you have on your mind. But there's something with food involved for some. Very indulgent, luxury wealth. Somebody here is really opening up to their abundance, and although they don't need more, they're pulling out all the stops related to home and love. In May, we have the grounding card. The entire earth is your home. Your tree is alive, and you're connected to spirit. That's what I see from this card. It's a number 6, very much feminine energy. There's something very sacred about being a source of light and love for all of earth here. As above, so on earth. You've unearthed a way to feel grounded and centered, and you're unafraid. That's very healing. We have another mother card of Mary. In June, we have Guadalupe, forgiveness. Forgive yourself and others, awaken a deeper opening of the heart. The Virgin Mary appeared in a certain place all the time. Look at all these roses. She's smiling. She looks happy. Your heart space is happy as you let go of everything that stood in the way of love. And as you love yourself more, that ripples out into the environment. You become a river of love. July, we have the secret, the unknown, mysteries and wonders. That's a beautiful card. I don't want to block anything here, but it's like a passion light. You don't talk very much about the love and romance or the love of your life. Sometimes people move in and out of our life, and you wonder if they're okay. And sometimes you create stories about these people after they've moved on from relating to you, and you want them to be okay, so you talk about them in your mind, kind of wishing, kind of hoping, kind of praying that as they moved on, they have a very fabulous life. And this being on this card is highly luminous. It's like all of the color of the heart here that you forgave allowed someone to become completely pure and ethereal. It's an ethereal sound that's very secret. It opens up this tree of life for you. You might find someone who sings to you, and as they sing, you become more alive, and you want to keep them secret because what they do is wondrous for you. So you don't talk about them to other people. You don't talk about the healing work that you do with someone, because other people wouldn't understand what you need that is so deep. In the month of August, we have communicate with spirit. I just feel like you're going to have a lot of pinnacle moments in this month, and spirit is going to share with you step by step exactly what you might need to do for your future. So listen. Every day sit down with a blank sheet of paper and Write down your thoughts. Don't share them with anyone. Keep it to yourself, but you're going to get a lot of ideas. This is very much about higher brainstorming so that you can stay safe and protected, because I like all of these circles around you as if you're being protected. After the storm, and I said storm here, and then storm showed up here, and I said brainstorm, the ideas that come in are a lot. But after that's over, you get to feel wise, like you got the prize, like you know how to do things just right. So you got a download of ideas, and it might have been very overwhelming and intense for you, but after that's over, it's like you're going to be number one because you have the ideas. Other people don't have these ideas. They came to you. You wrote them down. And now it's like your life is golden. And there's more protection here, and you can see in the dark. And you have a structure for yourself or for humanity here. Now, in the month of October, we have regulate blood pressure, the throat. I didn't know the throat regulates blood pressure. Treating others. The throat has to do with communication and expression. So when your expression is withheld, it may cause pressure in your energy. Well, that's not very medically sound, but this isn't that type of reading. This is symbolic. And what you're doing here is relaxing so that you can get out everything that you brought in a cohesive way, so that you don't feel bottled up about it. All right? And I really feel like you're being prepared for this information through this whole reading. And the intensity can't last forever. You need to relax back down. And so you're going to do some work around your throat chakra and expressing and unblocking that area through sound. November, we have the balance card. This is the twins here. You might be working with some Gemini energy or polarity even. You might be looking and analyzing and overthinking all of the ideas that you received, so try not to do that. But this ability to work on yourself and then share with others is important for you as a whole. And I just kind of feel like other people might want to pick you apart a bit, or you're trying to avoid that. And so you have to really carefully find out who you could share something with, that they would both understand what you're saying and then lend you a hand without wanting to take your idea or spread it out without your knowledge. You need to find someone who is in a sacred contract with you to support you and protect you. That's the balance here. And I just feel like this being that's in the mud here is like you've had a lot of mud slung at you, and you've face planted in the past in the mud, and you don't want to repeat that pattern, and you'll never forget how that felt. And so if someone is by your side, you want somebody who you can really know that they have your back and they won't betray you here. That's what that's about. In December, you will have found someone you can trust. You will have found your counterpart in business, in life, or in love. And you're going to make sure that it stays safe and sacred. It says, trust the process. Everything is as it should be, even though it might seem that everything is going wrong. With an open heart, don't resist. You're being guided. Don't lose faith, it says. There's bumps in the road, and a lot of those bumps in the road and those pressures that you feel, the storms, are because what you are receiving is so important. And so you have to make sure that it is protected. All right? Let's recap the energies here. A teacher and a key to making the world a better place. Then a lot of harmony with another that leads to you feeling like you belong on earth. Then you do deep forgiveness, and you keep something secret, something or someone secret. You receive ideas, and then you structure them according to your need that gives you an edge. You heal the need to feel pressured about it. You find your balance and some sort of person that will be helpful. And you go down the road of life, guided, guarded, and protected. Dear Cancer, in 2026, be gentle and care for yourself. Thank you, and namaste.